Easy question off the top. How was your summer?
It's been great. Spent a lot of time here in the sun, running, conditioning with the team. Spent a lot of time outside of here with the guys, cooking, hanging out. So it was a great summer.
What are your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're not balling?
I enjoy going fishing. I also just enjoy hanging out with friends and family. I spent a lot of time with my girlfriend over the summer as well. But I also enjoy cooking. Get some of the guys over, cook, and do different things like that. So.
You got a go-to dish that's your thing?
I just bought a smoker recently, so we've been really messing around with making ribs and wings and things like that on the smoker.
What about fish? Have you caught stuff that you've then cooked?
Actually, I hung out with Ethan Barr a little bit. I know he's on the defensive side of the ball, but we spent some time together. Also named another team captain. He went fishing and brought some fish over to the house, and we cooked it up on the black. I have a Blackstone as well, so we cooked it up on that.
What's the biggest fish you've caught?
The biggest fish I caught. I caught a shark like 2 years ago in Anna Maria.
How big was that?
I don't really know how big it was.
Was that a battle?
Yeah, it was a good fight. We probably fought for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just trying to get it in. It was an interesting experience, my first time ever catching one, so I'd say that's probably the biggest one, just size-wise.
Got to ask, of course, people will be watching. What's with the bandage? What'd you do?
Little bang up yesterday, first day of pads. Started bleeding a little bit, so I had to get it glued up and everything, but we're good to go.
That's the physicality that comes with the position, right?
100%.
Yeah. You mentioned it earlier, team captain. You talked about it from the podium. How does that feel to get named that, to be voted on that by your teammates?
Yeah, it truly is an honor. Again, I kind of prepared for that. Everything I did coming through this summer after having a conversation with Coach Hand, we sat down he's like, this needs to be one of your goals. Same with sitting down with Coach Malzahn. You should go to be a team captain this year. So just every day showing up, working to earn the respect of my teammates. And again, just leading by example. We're in summer conditioning, getting on the line, ready to go in the weight room, pushing myself, pushing the guys around me, just truly trying to make everyone around me better.
New strength coach, what's that weight room been like?
It's been way different. There's real high energy, real specific to the needs of the guys, and it's been great. I feel like the team's taken a major step in that area for sure.
Is there something you focused on in particular?
I wouldn't say in particular. One of the biggest things was just developing overall strength and speed-wise, just becoming a better athlete.
What's it like working with Coach Hand? What do you get from him as a coach?
I love Coach Hand. I look at him as he's a great role model. He's one of those guys who leads by example. He's going to tell us to bring energy, but he's going to match that energy. He's real key on the technique and fundamentals and the details of things. How you do anything is how you do everything. So it's all about the little details, footwork and stuff. I love the way that he pushes the guys and truly just brings us together in that room.
You think back to when you got here and the player that you are now. How big a difference is that?
I would say I've made leaps and bounds as I got here. One of the things that was a benefit for me was coming in and being able to learn a new system, learn a new style of coaching from an offensive line coach, and I feel like it's helped me develop as a player, learning how to get my footwork better, more efficient, and just truly understanding the bigger scheme of the whole offensive line.
You spoke about this, the confidence you have in your teammates along the line. Do you understand why some fans, though, are concerned when they see graduation losses and changes on the line and they know that it takes a little while to gel, why maybe some people are nervous about the offensive line? Like, what would you say? I mean, you exuded that confidence, but what do you say to fans that are like, I don't know what we've got here?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to get our job done. So I'm confident in the guys next to me. Like you said, you can see and make an argument for why people feel the way that they do. But also, if you look at things like last year, we played with 8 different combinations of guys up front, and we're successful in what we were doing. So it's all about just, again, like you said, it does take cohesion, but we've had this time through fall camp so far in the first 3 days. Also, we've been together all summer, working through the spring, so it's not necessarily a new offensive line. We've got a lot of veteran guys in our room who played a lot of football and know a lot about things that happen in and within a play. So, like I said, I'm extremely confident in the group of guys that we have, and even the guys behind us. Like I said, we got guys who can really play.
Let me ask you about some guys. Caden Kittler.
Yeah.
What kind of player?
he's nasty. He'll get in there. He's good enough to hit with the best of them. I enjoy playing next to him. He does a great job leading us up front.
Paul Rubel, we heard from him earlier in the week. This is a guy, I don't know how anyone would not like this guy.
Yeah.
Or playing with this guy.
Yeah, Paul's one of the hardest workers you'll ever find. He shows up every day ready to get better, ready to push himself and push the guys around him. And again, if you guys have seen Paul, he's one of the largest humans I've ever seen. So it's also nice playing next to him, just having that body presence coming with you on a double team and stuff like that. It definitely makes our job a little bit easier inside.
Amari.
We always joke around. We call him Zero. Let up 0 sacks last year. Just a real guy. He's actually sitting over here next to me. He's a great team guy. He leads by example. He's going to step up and do his job every time. And like I said, he's helped me since I've got here, just with technique and stuff like that. We get a lot of work together, so it's been good.
What about Adrian?
Adrian's a guy who's been here since before I got here. He got here. He was here before even Coach Gus and all of them came in. But he's a real team guy. He's always thinking about other people. He's out there. He's also nasty. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to get vertical when he needs to get vertical. And, again, he's very good offensive line.
You said something there about real team guy. You need that, don't you, when you have so many new transfers that come in? You need guys that help form that team concept. For
sure. He really helped bring us in. We do a lot of cookouts and stuff at his house. And we actually just moved in together, so our house will be where we're doing all that stuff now. But again, new guys come in, he's putting his arm around them, getting them used to kind of our culture and atmosphere, and it really helps the team overall.
What do you like about the game of football?
I like getting nasty, as you can tell. I enjoy the contact. I enjoy the physical strain aspect of it, and it's just been a great opportunity to grow and learn about myself as a person, and also meet a lot of amazing people.
Some people would say a 6-6 season ago, making that move from the American to the Big 12 was a successful season, but you talk to any player and they weren't happy with the performance. A lot of close games, some games on the road, some games you get away, right?
For sure.
Why do you think this team, based on what you're seeing right now, can be better?
Again, like I said, we got a lot of talent in our room. In our team, not necessarily just the offensive line room. Our team, we have a lot of talented guys. And again, like you said, everything's been turned up. We're doing things a little bit differently because, like you said, we lost those close games. We want to be able to finish in the fourth quarter. We want to be able to go win those games on the road. And just overall, the chemistry of this team and the makeup of this team has 100% the opportunity to be better than what it was last year.
You just said turned up. Do you notice that from Coach Malzahn?
100%. His attention, like the way he's going about everything, you can tell he's going about it a little bit differently. He talked about that chip on his shoulder. He's definitely coaching with that chip on his shoulder. And again, he's encouraged us to find that chip on our shoulder. And again, like you said, none of us are satisfied with the 6-6 season. We talked about it all summer. Like, that's not who we want to be. So truly just deciding, like, we want to go win a championship. We can't just talk about it. We got to truly be about that.
You got a lot of work to do. There's still several weeks left in camp. But how ready are you to get going 4 weeks?
This is what we do it all for. We do it all to play guaranteed 12 games. So this is what, I'm super excited to get to the first one. But also it's all about enjoying the process of getting there. Camp is one of the best times of the year, truly getting to grow. A lot of people know that camp is a struggle, for sure. It's a mental, physical grind on the body, but it's just truly showing up every day, looking to get better, and pushing for that first game.